What's up, people? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day. This episode of General Hospital, I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it for the most part. Who do I start with? Um, Paul Hornsby. Didn't we see this storyline just a few months ago with Luke? Like, this is the same storyline. We just saw this goddamn storyline. We just finally got rid of this storyline. So Paul wants to be the mastermind behind the Jerome organization, and he wants Ava to be the figurehead, basically the face of the product. But he's the mastermind pulling the puppet strings behind the scenes. Didn't we just see this with Luke? When Luke was pulling the strings and Julian was the face of the product? It ain't nothing but a redux of that storyline. That's all it is. And I'm not looking forward to seeing it all over again. I had enough of that storyline, so why would I want to turn back around and watch the same goddamn thing? It's stupid. And Paul just is dumb for doing it. Like, what do you want to be in charge of a mob for? I remember back in the day he was in the cartel, but he was forced into the cartel back then. Now he's in the mob. I am so sick of this shit. It's like, seriously. Can't y'all come up with somebody new instead of. I mean, at least Anthony Zakara, when he came to Port Charles, he wasn't no pussy ass bitch. He didn't hide behind nobody. He went at Sonny straight up, face to face, man to fucking man. He went at Sonny straight up. Sonny knew what he was dealing with. Sonny knew Anthony was his enemy. Anthony didn't hide behind nobody. Anthony came at Sonny head on. Lorenzo Alcazar, he came at Sonny head on, face to face. Johnny Zakar, he came at Sonny face to face. All these people came after Sonny, not hiding behind nobody, not none of that. Not being faceless and just a coward. They came at Sonny face to fucking face and they got dealt with. So why can't Paul do the same thing? You big and bad, you Billy badass, so come after him face to face. Why hide behind the Jeromes and be the puppeteer for what? You bad enough to run a criminal organization, then be man enough and be bad enough to face Sonny face to face. Instead of all this sneak shit. Like, cause it's boring and it's overdone. It's been done. We just got finished with this type of storyline. Now we're going back to it. And I'm not kind of looking forward to it. I'm not. I can't lie. Like, I'm not looking forward to this type of storyline all over again. Um Ava, of course, he's dragging her into this because he's forcing her to do it because he got that recording that could put her in prison and reinstate those murder charges. So she ain't got no choice. So she basically lied to Julian, told him that she would help him and figure out who did this when in reality she already know. Um Ava's her best bet was to kind of tell Julian the truth so that way they could gang up and get rid of Paul. Just get rid of Paul, get rid of the recording, and you're good. Unless he made a copy. She better hope not, for her sake. Um, Elizabeth. Let me just talk about Elizabeth so I can get this shit over with, because I really don't want to talk about this hoe. She is a pathetic, desperate whore. I am so sick of Elizabeth. I never really felt this way about a character in my life where I would go on a constant rant. I mean, if you watch my videos and anytime I talk about Elizabeth, do I or do I not go on a rant about this bitch? I've never, out of all the times I did a review, never went on a rant about a character the way I do this bitch. She never ceases to amaze me. Like, seriously, every fucking episode, she does something more pathetic. Like, pathetic. She gonna sit there and tell Jason, oh, I'll wait for you for years. Well, bitch, keep waiting because he ain't never gonna pick you. So it's like, seriously. Take your worn out pussy and go sit down. God, I bet you that coochie stink. Or the men that done ran through that thing. Jesus Christ. She needs a therapist, like a life coach or something. Like, get some self esteem about you. God, so he doesn't. So after the umpteenth time that he done picked Sam over you, you have to trap him like this? That's the only way you can get Jason? Is to trap him and lie to him? Like, really? Dirty bitch. Like, I know her coochie smell like all type of fish. And raw fish at that. I mean, all the men that just ran through that thing. God. Ooh. I would hate to be her gynecologist. I'm just saying, if I had to put my finger in there and do, mm-mm, I ain't even gonna go there because I don't. I'm getting a visual and I'm not liking what I see. Um. Anyhow, I digress. Um. She's just dirty. I'm sorry, but she's a pathetic bitch. And I know she got fans and stuff like that. I know people are fans of the Elizabeth character, but how could you be a fan of this? Like, that's like saying you condone bitches trapping dudes like this. Like, you condone shit like this. I'm just saying. Like, I know people. I know some. I heard of women doing this in real life to guys, like doing anything to trap them, knowing he don't really want you, and the only way you can get him is to lie. But seriously, so I guess they're getting married November 6th. So now we gotta wait all the way till November 6th for Jason to be found out. Just hurry this storyline up because this is taking too long for me and my blood pressure rises every time I watch this shit. Because I'm over it at this point. Um, Sam and Patrick. I'm on the ropes about this marriage though between them. Like about them getting engaged and getting married. I'm on the ropes about this. I mean, I used to like Sam and Jason together, but ever since she been with Patrick, I've noticed a whole difference in her personality. She seems a lot more different, in a good way too. And I kind of like it. So I'm kind of on the ropes. I'm not biased though. You know what I mean? If she gets back with Jason, okay. But if she stay with Patrick, I'm cool with that too. Whatever happens, happens. I'm cool with it. Because she, either way, she can't really go wrong. But I've noticed a difference in her personality because if you look back at when she was with Jason and look at when she's with Patrick, there's a difference in her personality. At least with Patrick, she won't have to deal with Carly constantly barging into their penthouse, and she won't have to deal with the mob shit. She won't have to deal with Jason running to Sonny's aid every 5 minutes, because that's what Sam used to always have to deal with. Jason, and his mob and Elizabeth, the drama with her and the drama with Carly. She don't have to deal with that with Patrick. With Patrick, her life is very zen at the moment. It's the only reason she got surrounding drama around her is basically because of Julian and his what's going on with him. But other than that, she don't really got no drama in her life when she's with Patrick in her personal life. She has no drama. Patrick is very good for her. Like, she looks at peace when she's with him, even though she's not over Jason, of course. And that's why she's struggling with accepting this marriage proposal because she's not over Jason. See, it's easy for Patrick to move on from Robin because Robin ain't dead. Robin just in Paris, I guess, still being held captive by Helena Cassadine, I suppose. Whenever that storyline decides to wrap up, they probably gonna forget all about it. Why is Robin still working for Helena? Like, I'm not understanding all this shit. Like, isn't her job done? They need to recast Robin. I'm sorry, I love Kimberly McCullough, but if you ain't coming back, they need to move on. Like they say, life moves on. And the show, one monkey don't stop the show. I know a lot of people love KM, but if she ain't coming back, recast this role so we can get some closure in this storyline. Cause we ain't got all day for this shit. Um, but I don't know. I'm pulling for whatever couple, whatever happens, whatever Sam decides is Sam's decision. I'm with it. So, I love Sam. So I'm a ride or die for Sam. So whatever she choose, if she want that old thing back, Jason, if she want him back, okay. If she want to move on with her life with Patrick, I'm cool with that too. So good luck. Um, Now, what else happened on this shit? So of course, Morgan being the dumbass that he is, Michael, like he really did talk some sense in Morgan. Like he really tried to talk some common sense in him, and basically telling him why Sonny doesn't go to prison. The reason Sonny don't go to prison is because he knows how to cover his tracks. He never gets his hands dirty, which is true. And Morgan straight up went towards Julian with the gun in front of Alexis. Pretty much half the town knew Morgan was trying to kill Julian, basically. Half the fucking town knew. That's not good. And as soon as you would have shot him, the cops would have been at your door. You would have been right in Pettonville. Dumbass. He's so stupid. And now he's refusing to go to a therapist. I'm like, dude, you're bipolar. Just go to a therapist and get some meds. Get on lithium. Something. Because he's dumb. Like, he's just foolish. Like, I've never seen a more foolish person in my life. Like, he's just that dumb. Like, he's doing exactly what Sonny does when Sonny's off his meds. He's impulsive, he's destructive, you know, just don't give no fucks. And that's not a good thing when you're trying to murder somebody. Um, so anyway, Ava is telling Scott to find some way to get her daughter back to her by the end of the day, and she'd give him $1 million. Carly and Michael and them are just now figuring out what Ava gonna do. That Ava's, now that she's free, she gonna try to come after Avery. Carly, Carly. On this, I like, as much as I hate to agree with Ava, I have to agree with Ava on this. Carly ain't got a leg to stand on. I'm sorry. You are not the stepmother. You are not the mother. You're nothing to Avery. You and Sonny never legally got married, so therefore you don't have a legal leg to stand on with that girl. Ava's charges against her were dropped, so therefore she's free and clear. I'm gonna be honest. Do I think her and Sonny deserve that little girl? No. I don't think Sonny nor Ava should raise her. But I think also Avery's gonna need both her parents. But the thing is, Sonny's incapacitated right now. Ava has legal claims to her daughter. So she's right on this. Carly has to back the fuck down. And what I find so funny is that Carly is coddling and all over Avery, but yet, bitch, where is your daughter? That you almost lost your life giving birth to. Like, why are you never spending any time with Jocelyn? The last I heard about Jocelyn, she was in Australia with Jax. And ever since then, there's been no mention of her. So why not go spend some time with your daughter, the one that you risked your life giving birth to? Remember Jocelyn Jax, the one you fought so hard to give birth to? Yeah, go spend some time with her instead of hogging up somebody else's child. I'm just saying. Ava has legal claims. You don't. So back the fuck off. Go find your child. And I do have to agree on this. If you look at Ava's track record raising Kiki, and who was it? And Sonny's track record raising Michael and Morgan, her track record is much better. Kiki didn't even know Ava was in the mob until she was an adult. She didn't even know until she was an adult. So my guess is when Kiki was a kid, nothing bad ever happened to her because of the lifestyle Ava lived. So I think Ava has a strong case for custody because her daughter never got shot, never was kidnapped as a result of Ava's business. So she has a strong case. Whereas Sonny, I mean, he has a lot going up against him. So ugh, this is going to be a hell of a custody situation. But I think Ava might just walk away. She might just walk away with custody. Who knows? I think it's more in her favor at this point if you look at the facts. I know a lot of people don't like Ava, but hey, the facts are on her side in this case. She ain't no saint, of course, and I think the bitch is evil, but and leopard never changes their spots. We shall see. Um, anything anyway, I think that's everything in this episode. Alexis, of course, went to go see Paul about dropping charges against Julian for shooting Sonny. Whatever. Oh, before I forget, what do you all think about the new lake house that Alexis rented? I kinda like the new set. I miss her old lake house, but I like this one too though. I hope all you all have a great day. See you all tomorrow. Have a great day.